Well, hey there folks, this is Barry's Best Honey. I'm Mike and I do bees. Welcome back to my bee yard here in Southeast Louisiana. Remember guys, I'm not doing a how-to video, especially on this video that I'm getting ready to show you. I'm definitely not doing a how-to. Doing a how I do and how I just experimented in what I learned video on this one. That's what this one's gonna be. So stand by and let's see what we find out. Alright, so this is a video that I told y'all in a couple videos back and a few videos here and there. I've always said I wanted to learn to graft. You've seen me put cells in from a commercial beekeeper, and my goal is to eventually graft my own queens. So I had all the stuff to do it, and I told you I didn't want to count on it. So I decided to go ahead and give it a shot. Already had queen cells ordered and en route, and went and got more, and while I was doing all that I was trying out some grafting. Read some books. It's queen rearing essentials, I believe it's called, and watched some Bob Benny videos and some Devin Ron, and I'd watched these from last year, and then I went back and reviewed them and just said, let me strike out and do this. Let me try it. Strike out meaning let's go out and do this, not strike out. Didn't want to do that. So that's what I did. This is, you guys can see this, the level of success, and judge on your own what you think. But hey, what I saw, for me, it was a win-win. It was good for me. Some of y'all that are real experienced may look at it and go, what's he talking about? Well, for me this was a win, and I was very excited and of what we got and how it came out. It was definitely learning experience. These guys that are in there popping them larvae out, man, one after the other, man, much respect, I promise you, because it took a lot of getting used to. My eyesight is horrible. The magnification glasses I used were garbage. I'll be buying a nice magnifying glass. I'm gonna try it again with them, but I'm gonna get a glass on order, a lit magnifying glass like we used to use working on circuit boards. So I was struggling to get down in there and see. It was hot and sweaty because I just come in from the bee yard with the frame. So it was a trying situation. Plus I just built a frame, and I used the top bar of a regular frame, plus I put one in the middle. You definitely need removable frames because that bottom bar was in my way, looking and placing. And out of them all, I knew only got about, out of 24 cups I put on the bar, probably got about 18 I knew had a shot at being developed. And so with the numbers, out of about 18 or 19 give or take, I was pretty happy. And then one of the cups fell off in there. It's a fiasco for the first time, but I learned a lot. And let me show you what I found and how it went and what I came up with. And hey folks, just remember, if you do like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up for me, please. I'd surely appreciate that. And hey, if you're out there and you hadn't subscribed, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe. Doesn't cost you a dime. I'd appreciate it. All right, let's get on with the video. All right, so what I'm going to do is set up a builder hive. And the key to these builders is, from the book I read, is cap brood, so that you have nurse bees coming out and plenty of bees packed full. So I'm going to take this nuke, and I'm going to get the queen and put her back down. I was going to make this a 10 frame. There's 3 nukes here, 3 nuke boxes. She went through winter like this. This one was pretty much empty. It was the bottom. I reversed them and left the top like it is. But I was going to put them in 10 frame, but I thought, you know what? I want to make a 5 frame queen builder. And I figured, why not just use this? This is a resource hive. It's not the best queen in the world. I'll leave her in a nuke, drain most of her bees, and then I'm going to go shake more nurse bees from another hive into this, because we've got to pack it up. So that's what I'm doing with this. So I'm going to break it down. So I want plenty of pollen. So hopefully I find one with pollen and honey. That's the plan. That's how we do it. Tons of bees have got to be in it. This thing is full of honey in the top. Look at that honey. It came through winter with plenty of stores. All my bees did. So getting them good and heavy prior to and not robbing any honey in the fall was definitely paid for itself. And now we're getting fresh nectar put in here. My bees are bringing in nectar. Let's find this queen. There she is right there. As soon as I pull her out, I see her. Good gracious, look at her. So I'm gonna put her in the cage really quick so I have her out of the way. And we're gonna leave her with this hive. I'm gonna actually leave her with this frame probably. And there we are. So we're gonna leave her here. Nice and warm outside, she'll be fine. That's a frame of brood, that's what we want. There's a little bit of honey on the side, so I'm gonna, hey, look at that. She did good. We're gonna leave this frame in here. Pollen frame. Another frame of brood. You're gonna have to be careful. This is gonna sit overnight without a queen, so we gotta go back through before we put any cells in it, make sure they didn't make any cells. Look at that, man. I wish I had another pollen frame, but I might find one in another hive. I don't really want to put that in there. So I'm gonna put the brood here. I'm gonna find my pollen frame that I had. It's gonna end up going next to my cell frame. I'm gonna have another brood frame to the middle frame. That's gonna be one I pull. Now we've got to run and get some bees. This ain't gonna be enough. And I'm gonna give him this honey frame. So that's gonna be what we have. That frame will come back out. I don't have my marking pen on me, but this will be the frame that comes back out. Put an X on it. That's gonna be the frame I'm gonna take out and put my cells in. So now we gotta get bees in there. All right, guys, gotta move this box. I'll put this in place of it, and we're gonna get our queen back together. Alright, now I gotta go get some bees for this thing because we need a lot of bees. That thing was not that big at all, but it needed to be broke down anyway. So got some nurse bees and some good brood out of it. Good enough for what we need, and some pollen. So what we'll do is get a bunch of bees, cram as many as we can get in there, set it up, and tomorrow we'll put a graft in there. Well guys, obviously that nuke didn't have very many bees at all. So I had to go to another hive. I got a hive that I know it's not ready to swarm just yet, but it's got a lot of bees. Like it wouldn't surprise me since last week if we wouldn't find cups. So it's just as well to take their numbers down right now. We're so early in the season. It's a hive that I thought about splitting, and I still may. But hey, if these queens work, I can take the numbers down, get another 15 days out of it, and we can use this queen, one of these queens, if they work. I don't know how it's gonna go. Here's the hive. Here's the hive. This is what I'm talking about. And it's got a medium on it, so they're filling up fast. And if you look in here, it's a lot of bees, and that medium's got a lot of brood in it. I've got the queen in here. I found her. She's on that frame in the back, so she's safe and sound. We won't take a chance of shaking her in. Man, it is windy. Golly. Let's shake some bees. So I told you I had the queen safe and sound. There she is. I am not good enough to just start shaking after I look for her and just hope she's not on the frame. So I went ahead and found her and quarantined her. So let's get her back in the hive. So while I was in that other hive, I did find another pollen frame. I want 2 pollen frames, 2 brood frames, and 1 queen rearing frame, and I'll be feeding them. Alright, so I went to a few other hives. We got this. This is what we got. It's packed up good. There's the lid. And we're going to get the lid on and move it into its location. And then tomorrow I've got 3 different hives I can choose from as far as what I want to do with a graft. I've got 3 really great queens I can choose from. Alright, heading out to the bee yard. See if we can find a frame to graft from. First time doing this, so I know what I'm looking for from everything I've read and what I have seen. I read a book, Queen Rearing Essentials. I forget the guy's name now, but and I've watched Bob Benny's videos on types of larvae we're looking for. So I'm gonna go out here. I got a hive in mind. I saw 3 of them that I identified as very nice looking queens, nice patterns, and you know, a lot of brood going on. But I looked in my log to see where they came from. So I know which one I'm going for. I'm going for number 13. Lucky number 13. That's where we're going. Alright guys, this is it. All the marbles. Never done this before. Couldn't find any of those good jeweler glasses like the old days used to see. All I saw was these on Amazon. I wanted to look the Star Trek looking ones that did wraparounds on you. These here you gotta get so darn close. Yeah, there's still a lot of bees. Don't seem like as many though. Taking this frame out, what I got to do is look for make sure they didn't make emergency cells. So I'll put the graft in so we can hurry up and get it in so they don't dry out. But what I want to look for is they've been queenless, so I'm going to see if there's any emergency cells on any of the brood frames. There's like no bees in here compared to what there were. This isn't going to be good. Yep, they're starting emergency cups, look. This is not good though. There's no bees in here. What happened to all my bees? That's an issue. So I'm gonna put the pollen. I'm gonna have to go get some more bees and shake in here. We'll put this in here. Yeah, that's not gonna do nothing. That's not enough bees to do anything with. So I'm gonna try to do something a little different. I'm going to get a bunch of frames. I'm gonna bring them over in a box and I'm gonna shake them. All right, went and got a few more bees because I mean a few more, a lot more. And what I'm gonna do is try and introduce them in here. And make sure I didn't get my queen in there. I got a whole nother box, got a pound or so of bees at least. You want to make sure I don't have the queen. I do a double check real quick. She's marked, but what I got in that box is not going to make queens. And I don't even know if putting this in is going to make queens. I really don't. we're gonna at least another pound of bees anyway. I don't know how many are field bees. Let's put them in here. You gotta have a lot of nurse bees. This thing was literally packed. Even this morning, there were still so many on it. I've done knocked the cup off. Didn't have enough bees. Oh, it's all went wrong. Who knows what this is going to turn out to be. You don't want to be rough with the box because you got cups in there with brand new larvae. Let's put this other little bit of bees in here. Again, I don't know how many of these are field bees, but I let the box stay open for a while. So that they could fly out. Do that later. Alright guys, who knows? That's my first time. I'm not too disappointed. I don't even know if I got any of those larvae right. Alright folks, so this is day 9 of our first time ever grafting. Day 9. I'm gonna put a little smoke to them, and what we gotta do is hope for the best. First time ever, and I'm gonna tell you, getting them little larvae out was tough. Now I got some pointers from Shawi this morning. He was telling me how to mark a frame of eggs and then watch it each day. And then you mark those eggs, you know they were eggs, and as you watch them, you can tell the age each day, and you can count the days. That'll help you get used to seeing the right size. I know I grafted some young ones and some old ones. As far as the larvae and the royal jelly, there's plumper ones and there's real skinny itty bitty ones. Alright, pollen patty is about gone. Put a pollen patty on here to give them nutrition, of course. And sugar syrup. Well, alright, so that cell they combed up. But I see the cell in there, and that one they did too. That one's good. Nothing there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing there. 5. 6, 7. Of course, that one's questionable, but that I can see the cell in it. It's day 9. So day 11 to 12, I'll pull them. So, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, what I'm going to tell you is a couple cups fell off. When I put them in here, I was messing up. And I'm surprised these over here made it. These were the better ages, I think, if I remember how I grafted. But anyway, I had several that I put in there and they didn't sit in the center. I went to move them and mess them up, and I didn't try and reload them. So really started out with about 18 cups. So I'll take that. For my first time out, I'll take it. Yeah, man, this is one excited beekeeper about that. That shows promise. I think I can do better on the next round with better vision, better magnification, and now knowing how that tool works. All right, let me get them back in. It's cool out today. Man, I'm happy. I know you guys that have been grafting probably looking at me going, really? Well, yeah, really. I'm happy about that. I really am. I'm pretty doggone excited. I'll take that. To me, that's first time out. But that's why I didn't want to bank on them, because I didn't know how to do it. But I'm going to try it again. What I'm probably going to do is when these come out, I'm going to load more bees in here and another frame of cap brood to give them more nurse bees. And I'm going to graft another round. Awesome. I'm happy. Hey guys, I just looked at that graft and see that smile? I'm happy. I mean, look, some of you guys that graft regular, laugh all you want. That's good, but you know what? I'm pretty doggone happy. That's 6 queens. I'm pretty excited. So I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna load it up with bees and try it again. But look, I'm happy. That's a dependence on somebody else I don't have to have if I can not perfect it, but get good at it. Get at least somewhat efficient at it. And that's what I'm gonna try and do. So that next year I can go right on my timetable. When this year we weren't ready when we got the first cells, because you see those hives are small. Those are going to have to catch up with the next set of splits because we were able to do them later, but we had to go on somebody else's time frame because of the ice. Everybody's behind because of the ice and the cold we had, that polar vortex. So now, look, polar vortex comes, I can say, hey, can't do no splits now. I can wait a couple weeks. Or we got a nice warm winter, boom. Hey man, we need to be grafting last week of February. Not that you get, depending on the drone population and all that, of course, but we can gauge that now. And that's exciting. To me, that's exciting. That's making my own queens from my own stock, keeping my genetics around, bringing in my certain swarms from the areas I catch them from. I got certain places I catch them from, and that's it. And knowing what I'm getting, identifying those genes. So I'm excited. What am I going to do with them? I don't know. I think I got a couple more splits I can do. I need to check some hives. But hey, if I can split them, I got them. And if I can give them somebody to help them out, I got them. Or I can throw them in a 2-frame box with some honey and some brood and get another mated queen, mark her, and use her later. Do I look excited? I'm excited about that, guys. All right, well, I'm going to let y'all go. I got to finish up some stuff. It's still the same day as I'm making another video, but I had to go by there and look at that. They'll be coming out in a couple days. Try and grab some more. Maybe I'll take a look and show y'all what I get next time. Maybe worse. Might be better. Might be the same. Who knows? Guys, I appreciate everybody watching. If you did like the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Because look, the statistics are telling me a lot of y'all are watching. Not all y'all are subscribed. Hey, if you subscribe, you can see when we're putting videos up by hitting that notification bell. That would be cool. And also, don't forget to share this video with your friends, your family, anybody that just enjoys watching bees. This is Barry's Best Honey, who's pretty excited right now. I'm Mike, still excited. Y'all have a wonderful evening. May Lord God bless you and keep you. See y'all later.